right, guys, and welcome back to the Ultimate Fantasy Locker Room. We got a little intermittent episode here for you guys.
Set to right.
I don't know. It might be, might not be.
Are we recording?
Yeah, we are recording. 39 seconds on the clock. So, you know, we were sitting here kicking around ideas for what we should do next week.
Yeah, this is just a fun episode, right?
It is a fun episode.
This is lighthearted. Don't get your feelings.
We don't mean anything negative about it, but you know.
All right, these guys are already copping, please.
Yeah.
So, you know, we were just talking about how we're getting ready to gear up for next season, reflecting on the past half a season that we did, and just started mentioning some of the people that worked with us. And we said, you know what? It's on brand.
It's a long list.
On brand.
Say number one.
Yeah, on brand to do a little mock draft of everybody that's been on the show. And like you said, nothing personal.
Yeah, nothing personal.
It's just preference.
Just 'cause there's actually a lot personal. But.
Listen,
yeah,
that's Mark.
So
okay? Nothing personal for me. I'm just analyzing stats. I'm analyzing, abilities.
But isn't analyzing stats of people that don't play sports is kind of like judging them?
What is your metric?
Listen, there's a lot of metrics. We're going to mention the metrics, okay?
Okay, so it's a 3-round draft.
Yeah.
Right?
Yes.
And I won first pick.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah. And it's a beautiful thing to pick first. Cause
do we want to run the names down of who's in the draft first?
You want to do that? Or Mark, you want to do that?
Should we run them down or should we just...
okay, yeah, let's have a little suspense here. All right.
Okay. So we came up. We came up with 9 names. There's been 9 people.
Yeah.
Right.
Who have contributed or been on the show in some form or fashion.
And that have helped mold the show into what it is today.
This juggernaut that is before you.
Yep.
Yeah.
I mean, we jettisoned to 170 viewers in just 10 short months.
Yeah. We are the butterfly.
Yeah, we are. Okay, so let's talk about. I had an easy choice. I mean, can we say this?
Yeah, we can because yours is.
I mean,
a slam dunk.
There's nobody else that you.
You don't even have to. You don't even have to squirm.
It's just it's heavenly, and it is Anton, the only man who actually has any credibility. Really, is Anton Davis.
That's fair.
And so he was chosen number 1 by Rocky DiStefano and signed to a long contract. Long contract. So.
Good for Anton.
Oh, wait, are we? I think we are actually supposed to say the 9 people, right? Because there was we gotta. Never mind. Let's just go with it.
Yeah, I don't know what.
You
getting nervous already?
No. I'm on the list because I was not an original member. We didn't preface that.
That's fair.
And then they'd be like, "Oh, why is Mark being drafted?"
I don't think anybody's gonna say that. Nobody's listening to this. So
really, and on some weeks. We're ready to see you out the door too. I'm just saying. So okay. So anyways, first pick of the Ultimate Fantasy Locker Room Draft. No surprise. So the heavens opened up, and it is Anton Davis.
Yes.
Wow.
Next on the clock is Phil the Axe Pasquale. So he's the reason why these 9 people are no longer on the show.
Yes.
So for my first pick, and Mark is in there. Obviously, he's on the show with us right now. But I'm a guy.
And
I was not OG,
and we couldn't pick ourselves.
Yeah, we couldn't pick ourselves, obviously. Yeah. Well, me and you can't, and Mark can't pick himself. I mean, he could, but
you guys aren't even on the board because you're the
we're the founding. We're OGs,
founders.
Well, listen, since time immemorial, okay.
Yeah,
I'm a loyal guy.
Yeah.
Okay, I got to stick with my Cugene and pick my cousin Lewis, who was only on 1 show, but he is
awkward.
Yeah, it was super. I mean, like,
but he is my cousin.
Yeah, he's your cousin. I think Lewis
did well.
He did an excellent job on that.
Yeah,
he did.
Yeah, some would say better than you, but
I mean,
those some are you're the only one.
I remember that episode. He ate with the best of us. That's all.
He sure did.
Yeah, he shouted.
He's not afraid of a ham hock.
Yeah, he's probably 20, 30 beers in. So okay, Lewis, solid pick. What I like about the Lewis pick is a lot of potential. We saw some.
Yeah.
It looked, it's kind of like that running back that's the backup running back.
It's an upside pick for sure.
Upside pick. So.
Yeah, but then he slid us his contract demands.
Yeah.
And
that's true. I don't know if we need to address that.
It didn't work out. So all right, so Mark, you're pick 3, and
so I am pick 3, and I'm going to go with somebody that I think he's had skin in the game for a very long time. I think he gave us some great tips on how to become a better podcast in general, as well as, helping us set up different studio aspects of what we're doing here.
Yeah.
And that's Mr. Larry King.
Yeah, Larry King. Great name. right?
It's a good name.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's a great TV, radio, podcast name.
Automatic credibility.
Yeah,
with that
so
name.
Yeah.
now, Mark, let me ask you, would you have picked yourself if you could have?
No, because I in my heart I know that one of you guys would have already picked me had you
But
not
you-
had had you not had prior engagements to the other two.
Oh, is that
You
right?
keep
So-
telling yourself.
I would not have picked you over Anton. Sorry, Mark. I love you, but all right. So we're heading into round 2, and I think logic would say that I would pick Mark since he is currently on the show. But I mean, family blood is thicker than
That's
water.
what I said,
and,
yeah.
I'm going to go ahead and pick Gabby with the first pick. Second round, and Mark, you're still on the bench.
I'm sliding
You're
down.
sliding
you
down.
You get great value though, picking me this this point or later. Do you get?
Some would say.
Yes, I would say that. Okay, so that rounds back to Phil. And Phil, who are you going to pick? You going to leave out?
Yeah, I'm
Mark
gonna
here?
save this guy, man. I'm like
You
the
feel
helicopters
bad.
over Hurricane Katrina with this
Kind of
guy.
like the last kid picked in kickball. You starting to feel guilty?
There's people I could pick here that I can make an argument.
Oh no, there's still value here.
Yeah.
Mark's it's not a slam dunk.
I just don't know that I like any of these people as much
personally.
as much as I like Mark, and that's not saying much,
Saying a little
but
bit.
it's saying something.
I picked Gabby. I want to say mostly because of her behind the camera skills and that
Yeah.
she could outdrink many of you
Well, she can outdrink me.
sure me.
She was definitely out drinking you.
Yes, for sure. So
I mean, I've watched you pour out many a beer at the end of it.
Now here's the thing about Mark. Mark knows his stuff, or so he thinks that he knows his stuff,
Yeah.
and that's almost just as good when you're doing a show like this.
Yeah.
Confidence is key.
Listen, he's a guy you can count on, whether good or bad. You can count on him.
You're gonna make me cry.
You know. Well, I'm just saying. I'm saying the bad things about you, I could count on you being that, and I can count. You're just consistent. So I like a consistent guy, or girl, and that's what I look for. So round 2,
hashtag me too.
I swang for the fences. Round 1 and round 2. I'm gonna
Gonna get your value.
go with some consistency here and get Mark.
Booyah.
Mark is finally officially on the show.
And I know somebody that's red hot right now. I know somebody that's red hot. The guy that has a big head and a funny face.
All right, so that closes out. Well, it doesn't
No, it
close
doesn't
out.
close out.
It leaves your pick to close out the second round.
So I'm gonna throw that big-headed, funny-faced gentleman a rope here, according to Phil. I'm
Small face.
gonna go with the King connection. My partner, hopefully in crime here in the near future, in a spin-off episode that'll be a deep dive on stats.
Yeah.
I'm going to go with Mr. Jared King. I'm going to go with the King connection here.
Yeah, well, Jared King and you have a lot in common. You
Sure
both do know your stuff in the most annoying way possible.
Yeah.
So it's a natural camaraderie. The reason why I didn't pick King there is I wasn't sure we'd find a helmet to cover that zeppelin of a head.
It's a dome.
Yeah, it's I mean Jared Neutron. It's there. It's out there, and I don't know that we can.
It's almost a landmark at this point.
Yeah. Okay, so I'm round 3, and there's some people still here. There's honestly we're getting low on talent.
Yeah.
I am going to pull a surprise pick, and
Okay.
I'm going to go ahead and pick Delano Williams.
Oh,
Yeah.
sleeper pick.
Yeah. Start of the first pick in the third round. I think
Started the show with us.
he started the show, so he was an original OG, and he also there is some camaraderie there when we were in the show. I kind of didn't really know ever what he was going to say, but
It was exciting.
It was exciting.
Yeah.
You're living a little dangerous, But that would be my pick, Delano.
I always told him
Williams.
he had a fantastic radio voice.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he does have a hell of a
There you go.
voice. I'll
Yeah,
give him that.
He's got a really good presence on
We wish him much luck.
front of the camera.
All right. So with the next pick, we have Phil, and who's Phil going to pick here?
All right, so this person was only on board for a little bit, but
Barely on board.
I'm going to diversify here.
Yeah.
And, we need some female energy on the show, I think, or at least for my show. and a little bit of youthfulness.
Yeah,
Along with a
she
large social following. So
yeah, she definitely took our average age way down.
Way down.
I'm going to draft Angie here.
Angie Bonilla. Yeah.
Like almost out of like Social Security check collecting range. That's how far.
yeah,
she's
yeah,
dropped.
yeah.
And she knew her stuff as far as
Social media.
and
very
some of the
talented
editing
behind
stuff.
the camera.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I will say, for somebody that didn't have very much interest in fantasy football, I mean, she had a lot going on. She still gave really good feedback when she was here, and she
definitely the energy was there for sure.
Yeah, we're saying a lot of nice things about somebody who will never see this.
No, she'll never see him.
Yeah.
All right. Who do we
but that's all right, because then we can feel good about ourselves.
Who do we have left?
So Phil, it was so who's
do I not get a pick?
Because this is the last pick in
That's
the
right. Did you write these down? Because I'm forgetting the
blanking. Yeah.
No.
Who's left?
Who was that?
Yeah, I think I know
Who was that bald-headed bastard that kept dropping his papers every time he went to talk?
Yeah.
He had something
about America's team and
you're talking. I know you're talking about.
UCF is the greatest college program.
He's gonna love this.
Oh, that's uncanny. Do it again. I want to.
No, it sounded just like him.
Yeah, repeat the voice.
No, I can't do it because it's just such
It's triggering. I'm going to remember
irritating,
the name.
annoying voice.
Yeah, it's like a human cue ball.
Yeah, something about America's team. He said that a lot. I remember America's fantasy.
He doesn't
team.
watch them play though.
Steve?
Steve,
no,
not Steve.
Steve would be an upgrade. Steve would be a massive upgrade.
In more ways than one.
Man, what was his name?
Sean.
Sean. That's it.
Shawnee B. So Shawnee B is the last
Mr. Irrelevant.
Mr. Irrelevant.
Apparently, in many ways, including his proclivity in the bedroom. Apparently, as we heard on occasion.
As I said, he leaves a lot left on the table there.
Well, I was at the bottom of the hill with this pick, and we all know,
Shawnee B.
shit rolls downhill. So
Shawnee B. Is most likely to be cut in the first week of training camp.
Yeah. Maybe I'll sign him to my practice squad.
Yeah.
After I cut
That'd be
him.
nice.
Yeah.
But just as a filler.
Yeah.
I think he'd just be happy to be there.
And Shawnee, turn in your playbook and get the hell out of here. This is pretty much what we're saying. So,
Sean, grab your playbook out of your locker. Coach wants to see you upstairs.
Yeah.
Oh, that's the worst. Hey, but there goes our draft of the Ultimate Fantasy Locker Room, and we hope everybody's okay with where they were drafted.
Yeah, I don't think they are going to be. I think.
I mean, who could be mad?
King could be.
Sean.
Even Sean being mad, he's still a top 10 pick overall. So
yeah, there you
go. He's got to be happy with that.
Mark should be mad. All right, guys. Hey, you know where to find